That sausage smell good. I'm on it live now, just so you know. If you want, maybe we can take it easy. I'm pushing up on anytime. Even genuine, I'm not misleading. It's 8 a.m. I got you wishing you can see me. Fresh, full court pressure, know what you need. Boy, I love that thing. Let me let this beat build a little bit. I was supposed to be going in live in the Clark Sisters page, but they some reason I ain't a administrator or something, so we gonna have to do something over. We want to talk today. Why does the black women lie every day, all the time, 24/7? If you married, your wife lies to you. She's a liar. She lies all the time. She lies to the kids. She lies to everybody. But we gonna talk about it, and we ain't gonna do no cussing today. Because I want to teach my sisters something, but I want to be empathetic to them. But I want the brothers to chime in, and brothers, let them know how you feel about this, and let them know that I ain't lying. Dissemination. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get into a good message. Yes, sir. We're going to get into a good message. Y'all share this, man. Share this for me, because this is probably going to be one of my better messages ever. Like I said, we ain't cussing, we ain't screaming today, because we want them to fully understand this. Oh, Ilkon, I'm in jail on the other page. I rarely go, I don't be on this page too much, because if I go into jail on this page, I'm done. I'll be totally done. Dissimulation. While we waiting on this, I want some people to do this. I'm going to go ahead and pin my cash out for anybody that want to show a little love for the message. Cash out, the master teacher. I promise this live is going to be entertaining and introspective. He said, I've been talking about your exact topic almost every day with a group of people you told we need to dialogue. All right, let's get into this message. Before I get into the message, I want us to look up the word, everybody, class, like Mrs. Crabtree. Class, can we look up the word dissimulation? Now, the word simulate, we know what that means. Simulate, that means to act out. We're going to simulate a virus. We're going to simulate a war. That's a simulation. So what you need to do is take the word simulate and put dis on it. D-I-S, simulation. I want everybody in the class that's watching to do this for me, because it makes it more interesting and it makes it more hitting home. D-I-S, dis. Dis. You're dissing them. D-I-S-S, I-M. I'm ulation. Dissimulation. D-I-S-S, I-mulation. I know we can spell that. D-I-S-S-I-M-U-L-A-T-I-O-N. Dissimulation. We can spell that, right? I know we can spell that. So dissimulation. Everybody put up their definition of it. All you got to do is Google it. You know, I know this thing is on a little lag, but, you know, if you ain't seen no Cash App, we just going to be real. I'm going to Umar Johnson you. You definitely need to put the definition up for me. What's the word? Participate in class. You know, I ain't seen it now definition up, but maybe it's because it's like black people do. We waiting on the next man to do it. It's 43 people on here. Everybody, Trav, put that up for me. Trav is a wordsmith. Trav is like me. Watch Trav put that thing up for me. Dissimulation. Dissimulation. Put that word up for me. Once I see that word, we can get into the message. All right? Once we see the word dissimulation, we can get into the message. All right? I just want to see that word, dissimulation. Can I get that word up, dissimulation? Good Lord. Scheherazade WP, can you put the definition up for dissimulation? Nobody's putting it up. Is it on that much of a lag? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, y'all? Come on now? Somebody got to put that thing up for me. All you got to do is Google it, copy it, and paste it. Maybe Facebook is on so much of a lag. They watch me so hard that I be thinking I'm 10 minutes behind. What's up, Ja? Sabali Albright. There you go, Scheherazade. Look, there we go. I know people was hearing. Wow, you see Nas coming up. Okay, we're going to use Scheherazade's definition. Concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, character, pretense. An attempt to... So that's saying concealing of one's thoughts. Now, we established that we know our sisters conceal their thoughts. So before we get started, y'all know I like to start off with a jam. And today I'm just going to jam my little nephew. I call him my nephew. He ain't my nephew. It's my man Meatloaf's son. And I had them in a singing group back in the day with my son. And the boy made me proud. So while we waiting for everybody to get in class, share this, and put up that dissemination definition, we're going to listen at Zaki real quick. Let's listen to my little young, as they say, my little young gunners. Watch this. And then my other little nephew made the beat. Let's listen to that little nephew real quick. I'm going to eat off these boys because I invested in their life.
If you want, baby, we can take it easy. I'm pushing up everything anytime you see me. Genuine, I'm not misleading. It's 8 a.m., you got me wishing you was with me. Press, full court press, you know what you need. Someone that's about you, girl. That's out of your chest. No, it's gold, it's a treasure, it's kinda cold right now. Let me keep it warm in this weather now.
I'ma eat off these kids.
Baby, just so tired of if you feel that you scared. I know the way you feel it really feel like it's real. And I probably wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me, yeah. Get you ain't going nowhere.
Oh, we ain't doing nothing but cooking. I'm gonna eat off this music, motherfucker. Go get him, Zaki.
You take an inch over my life, take it with you. Feel like you wanna create, baby, can I make it with you? Stay down, let's get together. Wanna run this cake with you. You're not too bad, don't you ever bring no baby with you. Baby, I'm serious, I don't mind playing the long range. Follow your lead, be your shadow, wanna be your only. When I'm in your presence, I wanna hold you closely. Give you everything I got, you is what you owe me. And I'll probably wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me.
Boy, I got to take that thing back just a little bit. That's nephew. I told you I'm gonna eat off these kids. Other nephew made the beat. Zaki, what up, Hamp? Zaki gonna destroy the world.
Baby, we can take it easy. I'm pushing up everything anytime you need me. Genuine, I'm not.
I mean, he turned this motherfucker up.
Wishing you was with me. Press, full court press, you know what you need. Someone that's about you, girl. I'm selfish, that's out of your chest. No, it's gold, it's a treasure, it's kinda cold right now. Let me keep it warm in this weather now. Loving you is my calling. Girl, I'm ready to put my all in. I'ma show you what it feels like to be loved. Hold you down when we pop up, girl, I hold you up. No other feeling compare. I probably wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me, yeah. Get you ain't going nowhere. This day of love, girl, I wanna go there. You the biggest drip, I don't need no Montclair. Girl, I'm ready, let me know whenever you're mine.
Watch me tell
You
it.
take an inch or a mile, I'll take it with you. The life you wanna create, baby, I'll make it with you. Stay down, let's get it, girl, I wanna run this paper with you. You're not too bad, don't you?
This my part right here. That probably.
I'm serious, I don't mind playing the long game. Follow your lead, be your shadow, wanna be your own lady. When I'm in your presence, I wanna hold you cozy. Give you everything I got.
Watch nephew, watch the nephew tell him.
And I probably wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's the vibe for me.
That voice already sound like Breezy. Fuck is you talk? I don't give a fuck about no Facebook. I'ma eat off the kids I done help raise. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm gonna eat off the kids I help raise. You can fucking believe that. But let's get into the message. No cussing. I just got hype. I just got a little hype about nephew eating that motherfucker alive, baby. He eating that thing alive. Let's get into the message. We already know what time it is. Dissemination. Let's look at the definition of dissemination so we can get this right. Dissimulation means dissimulation. I don't know why I always say dissimulation. I always say disseminate. Disseminate means to give out information. Dissimulate means to lie. All right, let's get into it. Dissimulation. Concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, or character. Concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, or character. Right? Remix. Synonyms for dissemination, concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, or character is to cloak, to conceal, to deny, to cover, to disguise, to hide, to mask. Now let's get into the message. Let me blow my nose real quick. When I get hot, my nose gets running. Now I gotta give y'all an example of what, of course Facebook gonna block you from sharing me. They done block me all types of ways. Watch this. I gotta give you an example of what dissemination means. Dissimulation means in a relationship. Me and my wife. When I met my wife had a hair salon downtown, kind of popular hair salon. She made very great money, very great money. She had a 780 credit score. And she was making way more money than me. And I was teaching high school. So what I did was I had my paycheck from high school deposited into her bank account. And I'm going to tell you why. Let's just be real, because I ain't got no reason to lie. I like reefer, and I have a tendency to purchase me a whore from time to time. I like reefer, and I have the tendency to purchase me a prostitute from time to time. So in order to not smoke up too much of my money or not buy too much pussy, I put my money in my wife's bank account. So my wife handled all the bills. And then if I need about $100 to buy some pussy with, I said, baby, I need $100. She ain't know why at the time. Baby, give me 50 for some reefer. But my wife was very OCD about money. Now let me explain to you what dissimulation is. If I would use the ATM card to buy a Gatorade or to buy a Black & Mild or buy a cigarillo or anything, my wife would come home and she would love it because she could fuss at me. She would be like, you used the card and you bought 3 Gatorades and some Blacks. That was $7 and you ain't tell me. I'd be like, oh, my bad. And she would get mad because she didn't scare me. She would get, I told you last time, if you keep doing that, I'm going to have to take your card. You ain't taking shit from me. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? You out your fucking mind, right? So what it was, she would get mad. She would love to catch me in a situation where she could fuss. But let's be real. A woman's voice has no power. That's why they have to dissimulate. A woman's voice has no power. Now, on the flip side, when my wife went to school and I started making all the money, I don't even look at the bank account. But one day I go to the store And I tried to scan my card and the shit didn't work. And it was real embarrassing because I was trying to be cool. It was this fine young girl in front of me and she was coming up short on a couple of things. And I said, I got it for you. She said, you sure? Because I'll put that back. It don't matter. I said, no, little youngin', I got it for you. Let me pay for it. I went to swipe my card. My shit didn't work. I was embarrassed as a motherfucker. I go home. I say to my wife, I tried to use the card. It didn't work. She go in the bank account. She looked instantly. She discovered what's wrong. She started explaining, well, I said, Lay, you fucked up. It's okay. Well, lying, dissimulating. Why? Because she scattered me. Because my voice means power. See, when my wife come to me and fuss at me, I laugh at that shit. But she lie because she's afraid of my voice. I ain't yelling. Now, what do you mean, Javon? Let's teach this message. Dissimulation means to lie, pretty much to lie. It means to conceal of one's thoughts. Animals dissimulate in nature. Right? When you scared and you fearful, motherfuckers just take off running. But a chameleon does what he dissimulates. A chameleon gets so motherfucking scared, he can stand still and change his color. If he breathe and move too much, a snake gonna notice what he is. So he gotta conceal. A chameleon can say, stand right here. Be quiet, motherfucker. I'm scared of no motherfucker. For long, that chameleon will change his colors. Octopus do it. Some fish do it. Some animals run in packs because they can't protect themselves. But see, big motherfucking animals don't have to dissimulate. Weak animals dissimulate. Women dissimulate because you fucking weak and you know it. It's a white woman's tactic. See, white women did it to their husbands. Get my point. You might have a school of fish, 1 million fish together. And what they do is they swim together because they're little. And they have to dissimulate. What they can do, they can line up and reflect themselves and it'll make a shark or something think they're a big whale or something and the shark will run. See, all them fish done got together and figured out a way to protect themselves, whereas the shark just swim through the motherfucking water like, hey, I ain't got to lie. See, when my wife catch me in something, my wife said, Javon, did you do this? I said, yeah, I made a mistake. My bad. I ain't got to lie to no woman. I'm above you. You below me. I ain't scared of you. But when you ask your woman, did she do something? She analyzes, because that's what dissimulation is. Ladies, let's get this back going from yesterday so we can establish this. Yes or no? Ladies, when a man asks you a question or anyone asks you a question, do you not analyze and try to read their mind and then give them an answer based off reading their mind? Answer my question. What I'm saying is, ladies, when someone asks you a question, don't you read their mind? Why they asking me this shit? Then you answer based off reading their mind. That's what dissimulation is. Only weak people do that. I'm trying to help you. You read people's minds and answer them off that because you're afraid. You're weak. You're a weak ass person. Why they ask me that? You ain't got no balls. Grab your clit and answer the question in truth. Grab your clit. Oh, I can answer you in truth. You ain't finna whoop my ass. I'm a grown ass woman. I done raised 3-4 kids. I can tell the truth. But you can't do that because you're afraid. You walk around and you're afraid of everybody. As a black female, you know what you are? And I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to help you grow. You're like a fucking ostrich. An ostrich's way of protection is just sticking his fucking head in the ground. Because an ostrich got a long neck. And an ostrich is basically saying, my neck is so long, it's my most vulnerable point on my body. I'm going to stick my head in the ground. Cut my legs off, cut my back off, kill me, just don't cut my neck off. Now let's get into the message. Weak things dissimulate. Dissimulation amongst humans started with white women. Get what I mean? Dissimulation is craftiness, wordiness. Now I'm going to read you. Kim Allen, let me bring you in. She said, I ain't afraid of nobody. I'm going to bring you in real quick because I want to talk to you. Because I always like to talk to a sister fucking stupid. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions. Now, if you come in, you come in. If you don't, I'm going to block you because you're telling a motherfucking lie. So either come on the live and talk to me or I'm going to block you. I'm going to give you one more chance to come in. Come in and talk to me and explain what you mean, because this is what I call disrupting class. You said you ain't afraid of nobody. So come in and discuss what you mean. If you don't, I'm going to block you, because that statement is a disrupting statement to class. Well, I'm going to block you. It's just that simple. I offered her to come in and explain herself. We block you. See, that's the problem. She's disseminating on the line. How you not afraid of nobody? Hey, men, watch this, watch this. Hey, men, aren't y'all afraid of somebody? Men, yes or no? Men, aren't y'all afraid of somebody? Men, can't you name a person you're afraid of? Call it out. Men, yes or no? Are you afraid of someone? Yes or no, men? I know I'm afraid of people. I'm afraid of people. So Thornton Sr., you tell me how you're not afraid of nothing. You come in and you explain to me, and then I'm gonna block you if you don't. We just want to, what we want to show is the dissemination is live. I want this brother to come on the line and dissimulate like a woman. Watch this, watch it. I'm gonna hold him up against the wall right now. You on track. Now, what you mean when you say you ain't afraid of nobody?
I'm not afraid of nobody. But mean that you have total control, because if a man don't have control of his household, it can't stand.
Do you have women? Do you have a woman? Do you have children?
Yes.
So, do you want to make it home to your children every night?
Yeah.
So when the police accost you and tell you to chill the fuck out, do you not do what they say?
Yeah. You chill. Yeah. You chill. Yeah.
Out of fear, right? Of getting your fucking head blown off.
Yeah.
Okay, get off my live, bro. Get off my goddamn live. I'm gonna get them off my live. I gotta get them off the live. Then I gotta get them out of my life. You can't build with people like that. You can't build. Now, see how he disseminated right here on this live? But we're gonna send you to the nation. I hope you ain't afraid of the dark, because it's dark in the nation. Now let me get into the message. Weak things dissimulate. If I'm talking in circles, it's because I'm afraid. You understand? I've been in situations in neighborhoods where I talked in circles because I'm afraid. Let's get back to the message. White women started dissemination. They changed words to feel better about their actions, meaning this. And then they say words to make you feel worse. See, if one of you guys or women came up to me and got to talking too much shit to me, I'm not going to talk you in circles. I'm going to say, let's get it on. Either we fight or I'm going to pop your ass. See, I don't have to lie to no man. The police is the only thing I'm afraid of. Or if a nigga bigger than me and I ain't got my motherfucking pistol with me. If I run across some niggas, and I ain't got my motherfucking pistol with me, I'm real afraid. But when I got my motherfucking pistol with me, I'm not really afraid of nobody but the police. I'm not finna shoot out with the fucking police unless I have to. Now, let's get into the message. White women use this to condemn others. Let's talk about something. I'm gonna read y'all a definition, not even a definition, so we can get this. Just bear with me. A psychologist wrote this about the white woman in the early 1920s. Now he talking about the white woman. Watch this. There you go, TJ, neuro-linguistic programming. This brother says, just listen. The fundamental defect of the female character is her lack of sense of justice. Women don't care about justice. They don't care about right. They just care about not being discovered and not looking bad. Women, do y'all agree with that? The fundamental flaw of the female is her lack of sense of justice. Women, do y'all care about justice? Do y'all care about the bottom justice, or do you care about not being exposed? Because you can't say yes or no, because you just said you didn't disseminate. You just said when someone asks you a question, you try to read their mind. So you don't want to get to the truth. That's what justice is, the truth. You don't want to get to the truth. You're a hider of the truth. Let's get into it. I'm going to read all this, and then I'm going to discuss it. And then we're going to get into a real good message. I got to set you up. I'm going to read all this, then we're going to discuss it. The fundamental defect of the female character is lack of sense of justice. This originates first and foremost in their want of rationality and capacity for reflection, but is strengthened by the fact that as a weaker sex, you're just weaker, woman. As a weaker sex, they are driven not only not on force, but on cunning. So as a weaker sex, you are driven by cunning, not force. So if you out in the streets as a woman and a man accosts you and said, hey, I'm about to take that pussy, you might have to talk your way out of it. Hey, my uncle's on the way here. Someone's on the way here. I already called the cops. You got to talk your way out of some shit because you're weaker. Now, let's get into it. Let's read it all. They are driven not to rely on force, but on cunning. Hence, their instinctive subtlety and their ineradicable tendency to tell lies. For as nature has equipped the lion with claws and teeth, the elephant with tusks, the wild boar with fangs, bull with horns, and the cuttlefish with ink, so it has equipped the woman with the power of dissimulation, lies, as a mean of attack or defense, and has transferred into this gift all the strength bestowed upon a man of physical strength and power and reason. What it's saying is this: a man's strength is no match for a woman's lie and cunningness. Am I lying? Can a man's strength beat a woman's lying and cunningness? Y'all answer me, yes or no. Do y'all think a man's strength can beat a woman in lying and cunningness? A woman's lying and cunningness will have men killing each other. You ever seen about the hip hop? Drake was battling Meek Mill, Lil Wayne. Every time it's a battle in hip hop, it's behind a woman. Meek Mill stopped dating Nicki Minaj. Him and Drake friends do a song together. Chris Brown and Drake stop fucking Rihanna. They friends do a song together. It's a fucking woman in the fucking middle of every fucking thing. Where there's anything, it's a fucking woman in her mouth dissimulating in the middle of it. Now watch this. Let's finish. Let's finish what this guy said. Dissimulation is her inborn in her, and it's found in the stupid woman just as much as it is the clever one. To make use of it at every opportunity is as natural to her as it is an animal to employ its means of defense when taxed, when she does not feel that she is somehow exercising her right. The same way, when I get threatened, my number one defense is to start throwing them things or pulling that pistol out. When a woman feels threatened, she goes straight to lying. Now let's get into it. A lie is a woman's defense. A lie is her survival. But watch this. I'm going to get real deep on y'all, okay? And I'm going to tell you something personal. When you got a man, you shouldn't be defending or surviving. When you got a man, he is your defense and he is your survival. When you dissimulate when you got a man, it's because you don't love him. And I tell Chris and Lynn all the time, y'all don't love me. You don't love me. That's the thing we have to understand. Love is not a real concept. Listen, love is not a real concept, but men love women. Women accept who will love them. Any woman on here, this is why black men don't marry white women when they get money. Any woman on here that's married, if somebody came to, let me ask the married women something. Married women, don't you hate with every ounce of your being that you know you got to listen to your husband? Tell the truth. They do it because it's for survival and defense. See, these women out here that don't got to listen to no man, they barely surviving, and they ain't got no defense. That's why they say they don't feel protected. Think about it. Shonda Taylor Anderson. Let me bring her on for a second. Cause I like to get a woman on to tell the truth, and we get into the realness. She said, "Yep," and she got a light overhead. I ain't gonna be too long with your sister. I just like to get a good old talking real life. If you're a woman, the thing you hate the most is have to listen to your husband, but you listen to him because you live when you got a man. When you got a man, you surviving. You surviving. Sister, I asked you the question. I said you hate more than anything that you got to do what that man said, don't you? It's breaking up. You know Facebook don't want this to ride. I got a good message. Hey sister, I'm gonna take you off and bring you back in. Facebook is bugging. Let me bring in this sister. Bring in Shonda. Look, it won't let me bring nobody in now. But listen, the thing that a woman hates more than anything, that she got to listen to her husband. Is there any other woman on here that will admit that? You hate having to listen to your husband, but you listen to him for survival. You listen to him for survival. Now, there's survival and there's living. When you got one income and two babies, you surviving. When you got a man, you living. See, this is the thing. Lying and dissemination is for survival. It's for survival. Watch this. When a woman is a whore and you say, hey, look at that whore over there. She can't turn around and say, I ain't no whore, I'll whoop your motherfucking ass. She must disseminate. So what? What do? We conceal our real feelings, right? Because dissemination is a concealment of our real feelings. Hey, look at that whore over there. So what? I like being a whore. Hey, look at that single mother over there. So what? I like being a single mother. Being a single mother is damn near a fucking death sentence. Being a single mother is a life of fear, heartache, pain, survival, and struggle. But they'll say, no, I like that. Being fat does not feel good. I hate the weight I have on me. I get up, I jog, I work out, I do what I need to do. But when you want to disseminate, hey, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? I like being fat. Being fat don't mean you ain't healthy. Motherfucker snoring at night make you feel scared you're going to die in your sleep. Dissemination. Disseminate to not feel the truth. Hey, look at that whore over there. Look at them whores. Them whores can't fight nobody, so what do they say? Let me disseminate. Let me create a word to get you up off my back. Stop shaming me. You shaming single mothers. Soon as somebody says shame, I got to back up off you. Soon as somebody says I'm shaming you, I got to back up off you. When I said to the community, the alphabet community, when I say to them, y'all don't let y'all kids do nothing but change their sex. Oh, you're phobic. Back up, motherfucker. You're making too much sense. Y'all don't let y'all kids eat candy for breakfast. Y'all don't let y'all kids eat ice cream for dinner. Y'all don't let y'all kids run out in the streets. Y'all make y'all kids brush their teeth. Y'all make y'all kids do everything except be a fucking boy or a girl. Oh, he's phobic. Get him up. No, motherfucker, I'm making too much sense to you. Why is it that this whole topic, my child can change his gender, they old enough to change their gender and cut their dick off. Mom, can I stay up to 9 o'clock? You know you can't stay up to 9 o'clock, Jimmy. You got to go to bed. But Mom, you just let me cut my dick off. What's the problem? So it sounds like it's some freaky shit going on. But they call me phobic to get me up off of them. That's dissemination. Knowing good and goddamn well you want to cancel somebody. Cancel somebody. Them words are sharp. You're going to get canceled. You're going to get muted. That's what white women do to scare people. You're going to get canceled. You're going to get muted. Can't kick nobody's ass, so you created these words. And this with black women, you a deadbeat. You toxic. Same behavior of the white woman. Now, let's get into the message deeper so we can understand this. Women, when you love someone, you will not read their mind, then answer their question. Which is proof. When my wives do it to me, they with me for survival because they still disseminating. I ain't done. As long as you scared of me, I know you don't love me. I got 2 wives, don't now one of them love me. I got 2 wives, and don't now one of them love me. Because they still do that little girl shit. Dissimulation. Hey, baby, did you leave the oven on? I don't think so. Possibly not. And knowing good and goddamn well you did it. See, if you love me, you would be able to talk to me. You wouldn't jump in my brain and say, this motherfucker finna cuss me out for leaving the oven on. See, this is how I know they don't love me. See, as men, hey man, if you got a woman, they don't love you. I don't give a fuck who you is. Any man over here, if you got a woman, they don't love you. They with you for survival. As long as they keep that shit up. When your woman could look in your face and tell you, yeah, I left the oven on. What, you ain't my daddy? Now she love you. When your woman can look at you and say, yeah, I left the oven on. Well, I mean, what's the big deal? Now she love and respect you because she understand that you just asking her a question. As long as she walk around on eggshells, she don't love you. I'm giving you some game. If your woman lying to you, she don't love you. If your woman disseminating, she don't love you. If she do it to her kids, she don't love her kids. When you love somebody, you can be vulnerable and you can be wrong. You ask a woman any question, she analyzes. What does he mean? Why is he asking me this? When you could just think, I love my husband. He's been protecting me and providing for me. So let me just answer him. He might hook me up. He might straighten me. He might give me something. Nah, you like to read your husband's mind. You don't do that with white folks because they give you your check. You like to read your kids' mind. You like to trick your kids. I used to watch my wife do it. She can tell by the way the kids said, Mom, with that question on the end of it. Mom. When a kid need to tell her mama something, he said, Mom, 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 the fire on. Mom, the 30 cents on. When a kid gonna ask a person something, the kid said, Mom, you hear that question. And my mama used to do it, and all mamas do it. They said, uh-oh, this a want some question. What? What do you want? You make the kid, and the kid said, never mind. And then you say, good job. I don't love that child. I put up with that child because I had them. Same thing with these women. They don't love us men. They put up with us because they got us. They feel incomplete and unprotected without them. Dissimulation is a survival technique. See, when you got a man, you don't have to go down to the welfare office and lie and say you don't know who the fuck your baby daddy is. Down at the welfare office dissimulating. Ma'am, do you know where your baby daddy is? No, I don't know where he is. and they look at you talking about you don't want to be vulnerable, and they look across you and say, what kind of fucking woman is you? You know I know you want these food stamps and this wig. And whatever relationship you got with your baby daddy, you don't want to tell me his name so I can put him on child support. Tell me his name so we can go after him. No, I'm still fucking him. When she says she don't know the baby daddy, the social worker said, we got one out here still fucking the baby daddy, acting like dissimulating like she don't know his name so she can get this welfare out of us. You don't know? What the fuck you mean? Get a fucking welfare people the fucking name. Nah, I can't do that. Weak things dissimulate. Survival. See, when a woman feel like her man got her rocked in the cradle of his arms and he got her and he gonna take care of her, anything she asks him. A woman has a hat that she wears of dissemination, and she walk around, and this is how I know my women don't love me yet. She walk around with this hat on. It's called a dissimulation hat. Hey, can I ask you a question? Let my dissimulation hat read your mind. Now that I've read your mind, I can give you an answer. Now that I've read your mind, I can give you an answer. Now that I've read, see, you in survival mode. You like the chameleon. But when you get you a man, that's a man, you're supposed to take that hat off and say, woo, girl, I had this motherfucking dissemination hat on all my life. And for the first time in my life, I got with Javon, I can take that bitch off. He loved me and he got me. Girl, I don't care where I eat at. I know he know me, he gonna take me somewhere nice. Girl, I don't care about that. I don't care. It's wintertime. I know my man is gonna get some kerosene. I know my man got a generator. Girl, I ain't worried about nothing. But when you walk around with your dissimulation cat on, it's because you ain't got no man. Or you got a man you don't love. Because none of you women have ever loved a man. You accept whatever man comes to you. That's what we got to accept the truth. See, that's part of why we can't accept the truth. Hey, women, you ain't got no choice in no fucking man. You accepting what man like you. You accepting the best of the niggas that like you. Is that true? Women, can I get a agree or disagree? You can't choose. You choose if you get some pussy up, but you don't choose if you're in a relationship. Women, ain't y'all walking around accepting the best man that comes to your motherfucking territory? I need an answer for that question. Women, are y'all not accepting the best man that come across your path? That's what you're doing. Now tell the fucking truth. Don't dissimulate me. I'll block your motherfucking ass. You disseminate against me. I don't know you motherfuckers. I told you I wasn't gonna curse. I'm never gonna curse in the Clark Sisters page, but I'm on my page. Yeah, you ain't got no fucking choice in no man. So how you gonna say you love somebody when you just accepting the best thing that come across your fucking path? As a man, I look up and say, woo-wee, that's a fine fox right there. That's who I want. Let me go get her. I can love her. You can't love nothing that just picked you. You goddamn liars. You don't love no man, and you ain't never loved no man. You don't love the motherfucking man you with now. You just surviving. Women, it's okay though. See, we got to tell the truth. Women, it's okay. See, our grandmas told the truth, and grandma left land in the family. Grandma said, hey, don't you marry that man that love you, that you love. Grandma said, don't marry the man you love. Grandma saying, don't marry that cute motherfucker up the street with no job, because I know that's who you love. Marry Cleophas. He gonna take care of your ass. But see, y'all walking around lying. Now, let's get further into the message. That's why hoes winning. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think hoes are winning? If you think hoes winning, say fuck yes. Don't disseminate me. Just be real. Women, have you looked around and said, these fucking hoes winning? Be real. Women, have you looked around and said, these hoes winning? Yes or no? No, said fuck yes, so I know it's different than the other yes. I'm going to teach you something why hoes winning. Good God Almighty. I'm a motherfucking master teacher. I feel sorry for you. I'm trying to get you out of this. All you got to do is just wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm a little ass girl. I ain't strong. These goddamn kids as a single mother been kicking my ass. I wish like fuck that I wouldn't have done this shit. Now, let me find me a motherfucking man to take care of me so I can finally be comfortable. Can I finally be comfortable? Now, you want to know why hoes winning? Can I tell you why hoes winning? Because hoes don't disseminate. Hoes say, hey, I want your goddamn money. And we say, and we want your goddamn pussy. Before you know it, I'm laying in the bed with a whore that done told me, I want your goddamn money. And I said, I want you to suck my goddamn dick and let me fuck you from the back within this hour, but I want to talk to you the first 30 minutes so I can get high and drink my liquor. Man, I done fell in love with more whores and prostitutes than I've loved my whores way more than I love Chris and Lynn. Fuck is you talking about? I can't love something that look at me and read my fucking mind. I loved my whores. My prostitutes, shit. I pay that woman $150 for an hour. And in that hour, first thing when I get there, I tell her, let's take a shower together, so I want to make sure you're halfway clean. You can't wash the AIDS or the herpes or the syphilis off you, but I don't want to be smelling no Magnum condom on you from the last nigga you fucked. So I get there in that hour. I take me a 5-minute shower with the hoe, with the prostitute, with the hooker. I come out. She said, you ready? I said, no, sweetheart, I paid for an hour. I want to sit here and drink me a little liquor. Bought me a little flask. I want to drink me a little liquor so my dick can be rock hard off you and I can fuck your brains out. I want to drink me a little liquor and smoke this reefer. Now, what you can do is lay back and spread them legs and show me that pussy while I'm getting high. And in the process of getting high, because this hooker is getting paid, she said, what you do for a living? I tell her, I know what me and this girl done had the realest fucking conversation ever, because she ain't got to tell no lie. So when that motherfucker touched me, I said, oh my God. I ain't never been touched and felt the touch of truth. See, you hoes is touching me in lies. When a woman touch you in truth, it's something different. Nigga, I don't like you. I'm here for your motherfucking money. And before you know it, that conversation, she started realizing she like us. So the best pussy I ever had in my life was from a fucking prostitute. A black woman that lied and disseminated before you get the pussy. Oh, bitch, I know them ain't lashes. Bitch, I know that ain't your hair. Bitch, after you take the tissue out your fucking titties and take the fucking spanks off, you sitting there looking like a fucking 10-year-old boy. Or a 100-pound motherfucking buffalo. So that's why that pussy ain't no good, because you a fucking liar. It's niggas that go with a woman ain't never seen her real fucking hair. Y'all remember Dwayne Wayne and Whitley Gilbert? Whitley Gilbert would get up on Different World and brush her teeth and fix her hair and shit. Folks, Dwayne Wayne seen her. Whores tell the truth. But watch this, let me give you some more advice. What's wrong with the black race? All the lying and dissemination is the reason why black women don't get along. The whores get up and say, we out here selling pussy. The competition is on. I got on my best fucking dress. I'm smiling like I want to. And then they look at another whore and say, go girl, you gonna sell a lot of pussy tonight. They recognize the competition. You motherfucking black women out here dressing worse than whores. Black women dress worse than whores. I'm a whoremonger. I love fucking whores. I'd see motherfucking whores dress way classier than a fucking black woman. Out here dressed worse than whores, can't speak to each other because you won't admit you in competition for a man. Girl, where you get your weave done? Oh, I don't even remember. Scared. Whereas a whore will look up, I'm leaving the goddamn spot with a whore. And when, hold on a second. I got me some goddamn okra cookies. I'm leaving the spot with a whore, and I got my Google on so I can hear voices. I'm buying some Spanish whores, and I got my phone on so whatever they say it translates and I read it on the sneak tip. So I'm leaving the spot with this whore, and this other whore said, she said, I looked at the shit. The first whore said, he bought me last night. He takes a long time to come. The other whore said, thank you. Them bitches didn't know each other. They was just saying, hey girl, this motherfucker right here ain't gonna bust quick because you some fine Colombian hoe. And then when I got in the room and put the dick to the hoe, she turned around and asked me, she said, you taking a long time. I said, I don't fuck bitches look better than you. What you think? A black woman can't love her sister because they in competition for a man, but won't admit it. That's why you miserable. And I'm trying to help you. You're lying about everything. You go out with your ass out. You go out with your weave out. You go out with all this shit on. And when somebody say, girl, you trying to get a man tonight, you say, nah. A room full of lying-ass whores. Everybody twerking. I ain't never seen a whore twerk. You motherfuckers is so stupid. A whore ain't gonna let you see that ass jiggle till she get her motherfucking money. You motherfuckers got to be the dumbest person. I'm like your uncle. I'm like your big brother. Them hoes is for dough, not for motherfucking show. I had an uncle. Call him my uncle. He won't even my real uncle, my brother's uncle. And whenever he would come down, he would have his whores with him. So one time I would love to see his whores because his whores were so fine driving that Cadillac. I said, Unc, where them hoes at today? He said, boy, them hoes is for dough, not for show. Every time I come down, I ain't gonna have my hoes with me. You motherfucking black women will shake your motherfucking ass for a nigga for free. A whore, a prostitute, they sit across dainty. A whore or a prostitute, their dress come below their knees. Now, African-American whore, she got her ass out. But a whore in another country, her dress comes below her knees. She know you see her silhouette. She smiles. A real whore don't make no sexy face. A real whore is acting shy. Whoring is for dough, not for show. Now, what do you mean, Javon? How does this get into dissemination? Well, when the black woman thinks she don't need no man or say she don't need no man, everybody out here fighting over men, and it's a violence. It's a certain animosity. I don't like you. You don't like me. Look at you. You think you this, you don't. And then if we just say, hey, girl, I'm doing all this shit to get a man. I'm in competition with you. Y'all can sit down and share clothes and share wigs and shit. But everybody's acting like they ain't out here doing this shit for no man. All these women, dissemination. Hey, how y'all doing? I just want y'all to know I just got my hair done, chilling. What you showing your ass for? How fucking stupid is that? How fucking stupid is that? I need to mail that shit before you go. I'm about to be off in a second. Just wait for me. See, right there. Lynn is finna leave. I'm the man. I told her wait for me. Now, Lynn, real quick, not being funny. Come here. And the married woman said on it, watch this. Don't you hate the fact that you got to do what I tell you to do? Why though?
Because it's just you being told all the time you gotta move, you gotta go.
But guess what you get with that?
Everything that comes along with it.
Give them what? Protection?
Provision, access to whatever resource.
I own shit. I own property and land. She got access to that. Now watch this, real on camera. People try to look at this woman funny because she my second wife. She ain't stupid. And people will try to look at Chris funny because she let Lynn move in. Chris and Lynn ain't stupid. Both of them women looked up and said, neither one of these women love me. I know this motherfucker right here don't love me. Because that ain't a true word. This woman said, what? Move in? I like cooking and cleaning and shit anyway. So this woman ain't stupid. She get all the protection, all the provision. And guess what Chris said? Shit, this nigga saying he want a second wife at this point. Guess what? I know him. I better let Lynn move in or he gonna bounce. Because a man like me gonna do what the fuck I want to do anyway. You get that, Jack? You see, it's some niggas I'ma do what the fuck I wanna do. You got that? I'ma do what the fuck I wanna do, Jack. See, the problem is, y'all ain't met enough men like me. You ain't met enough men like me. And then when you meet a man like me, you're scared of him. Hey, listen. For protection and provision and access to a man's, you do what the fuck he say. Have I ever told you to do anything bad?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. No. I just told her I'm on a live. Somebody paid me to do the live. She's leaving. Chris is gone with the other car. She was about to leave with her car. I said, hold up, don't leave. Wait till I finish. Now I could be on this bitch another hour, another 2 hours. But guess what? She ain't going no motherfucking where. Because the detox that I'm finna ship helps pay for her livelihood. But some of y'all too hard-headed and grudging-hearted. A whore will tell you the truth. A whore will do right by you. A prostitute. So whore's winning. That's why y'all love that song WAP. Hey, Carlencia, let me bring you in, sister. Because she said a grown man with a braided ponytail, I pass. Sister, just come on and talk to me. And
don't be interpreters. I don't need to talk to you, huh? I need a chance.
Just come on in. Come on and talk to me. Come on in here and talk to me, sister. Because you obviously ain't been watching all the messages. You think, come on in and talk to me. You keep declining it. Well, we know what we're going to send you to. Hey, but look, guess what? I'm looking at your profile, sister. Let me just drop this on you before we go. My motherfucking hair real. You got fake shit. Nation time. You see how that is? Chris Hunter, let me get you out of here. You see what you see that? You see that? Now, a grown man with a ponytail. Remember yesterday, I said age appropriateness. So the way my hair looked made her not like me. Chris Hunter, you say I'm childish. Come in, bro. Talk to me. Let's talk. I want to talk to you, brother. If you could say I'm childish, come in and explain, brother. That be the problem. I want to have dialogue. Why are you declining? Just come in and explain, brother. Come in. I'm inviting you in. Anyone that he said you declining nation. You look like you half white, Bo. You look like you white. I know I don't even need to talk to you. Now, watch what I'm saying. Watch what I'm saying. When you hide from the closest people you feel, how can you love them? How can you love somebody? How can you say you love somebody? They ask you a question. You analyze. Why are they asking me this? Why are they asking me this? A person that you love and respect, you should be able to just talk to. You should be able to talk to. They're not distracting me. I'm a teacher. So as teaching high school, I done talk to the class, writing on the board and writing the notes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading the comments too because people hate me. So I had to nation them at the same time. So as a teacher, you know, a teacher might stop the lesson and say, hey, stop acting up over there, man. You're fucking up. That's me saying, let's get these motherfucking pussy ass niggas out of here. So what I'm saying is, how do you say you love someone? I feel you can truly be yourself if other people trying to tell you who you are. What I'm trying to say is, I have no shame of my brother. I love my brother. So when my brother asks me a question, I tell him the truth. I don't analyze. The people that are close to me, I want them to know the true me. If men did understand, Lord have mercy, this is the sad thing about life. No one keep getting the bottom line point I'm making. If our black women analyze every question that we ask them and answer after reading our mind, either they wrong 100% of the time or they motherfucking psychics. Do you understand what I'm saying? Either black women are psychics. We know that's not true because our community is fucked up. So what we're saying is we're being lied to 100% of the time. Y'all don't understand. If y'all say Chris responding to the girl, I'm gonna get him out of the nation. Do y'all understand what I mean? If every time someone asks you a question and you say, why they answering me this? Why they asking me this question? Oh, I see why they asking. What you're doing is saying, watch this. Why are they asking me something? Why are they asking me this? If I tell the truth, I'm going to feel like this. Or they're going to feel like this about me. So I must lie. Y'all understand? Why did this person ask me this? If I tell the truth, there's some feelings associated with the truth. There aren't any feelings associated with the lie. If I tell a lie, I escape the conversation. So watch this. Black woman, what you're saying is your moral standards are at zero. Watch this. I'm trying to teach you something. Please listen to me. Black woman, if the truth scares you so much that you lie and comfortable with lying and admitting you comfortable with lying, you have zero moral character. That's why you lead the world in abortions and single pregnancy. Because your moral character is low. You don't consider morality when you own your legs. Is it right or wrong to just have this baby by this man because I want to go with him? I don't care. That's what I want to do. Hope he go with me. Now that he not go with me, I'm mad. Your moral character is at zero. We established that yesterday. Asian women wear kimonos. They're covered up. African women, Omalola showed you what African women wear. The fucking Chiquita, Caribbean women covered up. Fucking Muslim women cover up. The only woman walk around with her ass out is the black woman. And when the white woman said, I should be able to wear what I want to, those were lesbian white women. Lesbian white women saying, I don't have to wear a dress at work. I should be able to wear a pantsuit. When the white woman said, I should be able to dress how I want to, she didn't mean I should be able to show my fucking titties. I should be able to show my fucking ass. So what y'all did is took feminism, and white women are looking at y'all like, we needed y'all numbers, but we didn't think you was going to come to the fucking rally like that. We needed y'all numbers, but we didn't think he was going to show up looking like this. So listen, do y'all understand? What I'm trying to say is, listen. If there is no love, if our women will dissimulate their children. Let me bring in Sharika Breeden. She said the white woman walk around with her ass out too. I want to bring you in and talk to you, sister. Let's talk to you. And I ain't mad at nobody. I want to bring a sister in and talk to her. I want to bring a sister in and talk. I want to bring her in and talk to her and ask her, what does that mean? Because this is dissemination, what she's doing now. She's saying white women do it too. Well, so what? So what? So if white women do it? Sister, I'm gonna bring you in, and if you don't come in, I'm gonna just send you. I'm gonna send you to the nation, because that's dissemination right there. I want to. Okay, we're gonna send you to the nation, because I'm like, why say something that dumb for no reason and then don't back it up? You see what I'm saying about a black woman? They'll say the dumbest shit and then don't come in and explain. That's it. Women tell men what they think he want to hear, and we know you're lying. Kiki, sister, can I bring you in? Because you're honest. Women tell men what they want to hear. She thinking and you never gain anything. That doesn't work. We know what a lie is. We know what a lie is. Sister, expound on what you were saying just now.
Just
There's some noise. There's some noise going on.
give me 1 second. I think it's Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's a whole lot of. Do you got a speaker or something on?
Yeah, you're on my. Give me 1 second. It's fine. It's just not going.
I think it's still on. I want you to expound on that. Facebook and blocked her. Okay, yeah. Tell us what you mean. Expound on that for me.
Can you hear me now, or is there still noise in the background?
Turn the sound on your phone down, maybe.
Okay, that's what I was trying to.
Go ahead, sister. Explain what you meant.
No, basically, I was just agreeing with you in a sense of you saying women basically just tell men what they want to hear in regards to getting what they want. Yeah, that's just like the general point I was making.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sister. Your phone is breaking. I appreciate you. Love you for coming in. Now, watch this. Watch this. Women tell men what they want to hear to get what they want. All we want is pussy. All you're getting is fucked. All you're getting is fucked. Based on marriage rates, we see all women do, black women do, is get fucked. So, the biggest problem in this situation is the black woman won't admit, I need a man. Because that's dissimulation. Because to say I need a man means I have to address my real feelings. Okay, what is dissimulation? Concealing your real feelings. Okay? Watch this. Hey, single mother. How do you feel about being a single mother? Now, we just said we know she's going to analyze it and give her answer. Hey, single woman, how do you feel about not having a man? We just established we're not going to get a straight. Listen, ladies, I need to do this. Ladies, I need to do this. Ladies, we're being general. Are you going to get a straight answer from a black woman? There you go. There you go. Scheherazade, I wish you could come in. She said it. You're afraid. Are women afraid of men, or are men leaving them? Some being alone. No, I'm going to answer the question, Scheherazade. The reason a woman dissimulates to a man, because his voice is so strong, a man's disapproval makes her go have a heart attack. Watch this. I told you you're like I told you you're just like a goddamn 4-year-old girl, but a 4-year-old girl is smarter than you. Watch this. Lorenzo could say to his daughter, Mariah such and such, if he raised his voice, Mariah, I told you now, she gonna bust out crying. She gonna cry and she gonna come to him, Daddy, you still love me? In the same way, a black woman is so afraid of a black man. Number one, she afraid of his bass in his fucking voice. If I tell Chris or Lynn in the softest way possible, hey, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do what I say. They turn into little babies. As a woman, you're afraid of a man. And you know it. Anytime you dissimulate, which means reading somebody's mind and give them a fake answer, that's fear. Mom, what? I'm busy. So what? You yelled at that kid and said, what, I'm busy, because you was afraid that kid was going to ask you to do something. Mom, what? Scared that kid from to ask you to do something you don't feel like getting up reading that novel doing. That's how it is. That's how it is. Women are afraid of men. They are so afraid of men that they lie for everything. They're afraid of each other. What you're afraid of is feeling. A woman is afraid of feeling. The only thing a woman wants to feel is something that feel like white man, Disney World, monogamy. Let me see what this sister said. I didn't like being a single mother. All I got, when I saw the man was going to help me with his kids, I was all in. A woman, a black woman, the only thing she wants to feel. See, watch this. I'm going to bring Doc in because Doc got some sense. And she got a motherfucking PhD. She right now, Doc is over me, according to the white man. I'm going to bring Doc in and see if she can give a little light. Oh, she must be at work. So check this out. If you're not afraid, you won't lie. Chris asked me, did you just use the card? I said, yeah, baby. She said, well, we got a $36 fee. You should have told me. I said, oh, my bad. I ain't got to lie. I ain't scared of her. I ain't scared of her. Her telling me, you need to tell me we got a $36 withdrawal fee. That's wrong. She would try to fuss, and I'd be like sitting there smoking my reefer. Hey, Javon, we got a $36 fee. For what, Chris? You went to the store and bought $7 worth of shit yesterday, and I had just paid this bill coming out. My response might be, stop putting the goddamn bills on automatic. Them motherfuckers, give me a chance to goddamn spend the money for goddamn Duke Power get theirs. And what turned in her, thinking she gonna come chastise me, backfires into a, hey, if the goddamn bill's coming out beforehand, how the fuck is we gonna spend some money? What if my wife like to have all the bills set up on automatic? And I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about that. But I'm gonna goddamn get me a cigar when I get ready. And if the motherfucker get charged $36 over, only thing I'm gonna say is I'm sorry. Now peep game. My wife fucked the bank account up one day. She had paid a couple of things. We had went out of town, did something. She forgot them automatic withdrawals was coming out. Man, the bank account was paying shit. $36 overdraft fee. $36. The bank we fuck with, they'll pay it, but they charge you $36 each time. We got back, Chris got 10 $36 withdrawal fees. Now I know what she's doing. She's sitting there on the phone with the bank, arguing. You guys will turn my phone off, my card off if I'm out of town. Why wouldn't you call me? She doing all that arguing. She doing all that arguing. I know what's going on. She talking to these people forever. They done turned her over to 15 fucking lines, and basically they saying, look at here, bitch, you ain't getting no motherfucking money back. Well, I've been banking you guys for years. I'm going to change the bank over, blah, 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 yelling, and finally I said, hey, Chris, leave them fucking folks alone. What you mean? I said, no, what you're doing is you're trying to act like you mad because you jump down my throat. If I get one overdraft, you got 10. I don't give a fuck if you got 10. You trying to fix this shit so I don't look down on you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. When I said that, she was like, okay, everything is okay. She was acting like she was mad to appease me because she know I was looking at her like, huh? You got $360 worth of withdrawals? Women do it with their kids all the time. And see, that's a sorry woman that do that. I would tell my wife, when her kids would do something, and she'll try to, yeah. I say, hey, stop yelling at that goddamn boy. Only reason you doing it because I'm right here. You ain't never yelled at that fucking boy. That boy been doing that shit forever because he keep on doing it. Who you think you fooling? You ain't been disciplining that motherfucking kid. I'm the man. I'm in the house now. Guess what? You don't have to worry about no discipline. That's what I do as a man. I make it okay for women to make mistakes. That's what your man is for. But she didn't love me. See, if she loved me, she would have saw it as daddy is forgiving. See, I'm the God King. See, when a woman loves a man, she knows she didn't pick me for love and feelings. She accepted me because I picked her. See, I know love forgives, if that's a word. So she don't love me. She expecting me to be mean. She's still reading my mind for everything I say. Chris, such and such. Now, I will say this. Let me revert. Chris and Lynn, they walk around this house. When they do that shit, they be like, oh, I'm lying. It's a habit they done got into. It's a habit. Because I believe Chris and Lynn, as the Clark sisters, through their music and through just talking, that they're going to be representatives for the black race, like Shahrazad Ali. I think Omalola is going to be a great representative. Omalola about to write a book on giving black women game. I think she's going to be a great representative for the black race. But you can't represent the black race sitting up there telling goddamn lies your goddamn self. So any woman that has been through my class, Bears and Bubbles, and watched this shit is very conscious about doing that shit. So it be situations where they'll do it and they be like, oh, my bad. I'm lying. I thought you was gonna fuss. I thought you was gonna fuss. When you can't tell the person you closest to you made a mistake, you don't love them. And there's some men on here, I'm giving you some game. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at your wife. If your wife do that shit, she with you because you picked her. Because we already established, men, listen to me. Women can't love men. It's impossible. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Women can't love a man because she didn't choose that man. You only love what you choose. So when you have babies by accident, you can't love it. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand me. Chris and Lynn can't love me. I looked up and I love them, so I choose them. They accepted me. Chris and Lynn would have accepted any motherfucking man if he was cute enough. Every woman on this motherfucking timeline, from Doc down, meet a man that's cute enough, that look good on their arm, that motherfucker accepted. Long as he ain't crazy and can hold down the baby job. Long as he ain't crazy. Omalola don't need no man for no money. Omalola done bought a bigger house. That's my G. She don't need no man for no money. All a man got to do is move in and cut the goddamn grass. Move in, cut the goddamn grass. Goddamn, keep the gun ready at night for when somebody try to goddamn kick in the door. Understand, when you can't be vulnerable to tell the truth, that's because you're afraid. Let me watch this. Watch this. Let me teach y'all something about them crackers real quick. Let me get my man out of the nation real quick. I'm going to teach y'all something about these crackers real quick. Let me text my man. I'm going to unblock him. because I made a mistake. And I insulted him. I said, nigga, you look half white. I made a mistake and I insulted him. So I just texted him, I'm sorry, I'm going to unblock you. The guy I blocked, he texted me. I text him, I'm sorry, and I'm going to give him a formal apology right here. I'm sorry, and I'm going to send him a $25 cash app just to show him sorry. I made a mistake. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers ain't enough for me to sit here and act like I ain't make a mistake. When that man said you sound childish, I jumped the gun in emotion, acting like a bitch. It was a bitch response, and blocked the nigga. Now I'm going to tell him I'm sorry and send him a cash app because I am sorry. How would I look to sit here and say, oh, you blocked him, and then I'm like, oh, fuck him. That's what a woman do. Yeah, I blocked him. It was so fucking. I'm going to tell you a quick story about something that happened to me the other day. Y'all remember I was told, he said I can shoot and cut the shit out. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot your goddamn shot, Jack. Quality women on this timeline. Quality women. Y'all remember I was telling y'all about the me and Lynn situation. I said she was scared I was going to put some more exercise on her. And I'm like, really? We got you a machine to make some shit with. And as I was telling her how I felt, at some point, an hour into the conversation, I said, you still ain't said I'm sorry. She said, I was going to wait till the conversation was over to say I'm sorry. I said, really? We've been talking an hour. You've interrupted and you've interjected several times to disagree with me. You could have used that same interruption and interjection to apologize. Let me give you some game. This is what's a dissemination hat. And I'm going to show you why black women don't get along with each other. They don't get along with men. They have a hard time getting along with their mothers and their children. This is a dissemination cap. Can I show y'all what this does? Can I really show y'all what this does? Hey, black woman, I got a question for you. Analyze, 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 analyze. Because I'm finna tell a lie about how I feel, the lie always sound real fucking stupid. A black woman's first answer sounds so fucking dumb. And I want the black women to agree with me on this and be real. Once you analyze and figure out why you think that person asking you that question, when you answer that and they say, nah, why you answering like that? That ain't what I meant. The only thing you can do is lie again. Well, that ain't what I meant. Well. That's why when talking to a black woman, the answers get stupider and stupider and stupider and stupider. Why? Because they get further away from the truth. The first answer is your best psychic reading. Y'all motherfuckers don't get me, man. Woo! Good God almighty, somebody send me a cash out, man. Listen, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. You ask a black woman a question. She analyzes it. Her first answer is her best answer. But it's coming from a psychic reading. She read you wrong. So her first answer is a lie. The next one is a dumber lie. And the lies get dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber. Before you know it, you got a black woman saying, that ain't what I meant. That's what you said. I know I said it, but that ain't what I meant. So you don't understand English now. I didn't mean it like that. If I was doing that, I didn't know I was doing it. Why? Because your first answer is your best psychic answer. Are y'all understanding me? Are y'all understanding me? Watch this. If somebody asks you something, I got to take me a quick piss. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to piss right here on my deck. I want y'all to type some in real quick. Hold on. Let me open my door. You out here taking me a quick piss, so it's okay. Now, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. If I ask a black woman a question and her mission is to dissimulate, which is hide how she feels. You ask a black woman a question. She puts on her dissimulation hat. She scans it. I just read this nigga mind. I know why he answered me that. Let me answer him based on my analyzation of reading his mind. Watch this. So, if you answer a question based on reading my mind, it's going to be wrong because you're not a psychic. You do agree with that. So that's why women don't get along with each other. Now that the question is wrong, you have a dumber answer coming. You have a dumber answer coming. Or sometime a woman will just say, golly, here you go again. Your first answer is your best answer. Each answer subsequently gets dumber. That's why at some point in a conversation with a black woman, she gonna confidently throw out the first answer she gave you by reading your mind. The first answer she gave you is gonna be her reading your mind. I just read this nigga mind. Bap! Let me give him an answer, because if I tell him the truth, we're gonna have to discuss some true feelings. And as a black woman, I don't want to feel nothing but Disney World love. I don't want to feel nothing but Disney World love. Okay, Render Scott, come in and talk to me, sister. Come in and talk to me. I want to talk to you. You asked me, how can I group all black women? But then you said, it's men are incapable of love. So you see how fucking stupid you are right there? You asked me, how can I group all black women, and turned around and said, it's men. You just get the fuck out of here. It's always a weave head motherfucker with no confidence saying dumb shit like that. See what I mean? See how each answer, her first response is emotion. See how stupid it was? How can you group all women? How can you group all black women in the same category when it's men that's incapable of love? Now, I'm just talking about just black women. You stereotyping white men, every man on earth. You generalizing more than me. You see what I mean? She did the same thing to me, asking me the question. Now, you see my point. So, notice I said, sister, I'm generalizing. Notice I'm telling her that. She turns around and does what she says I'm doing. Ain't that a dummy? Ain't that a fucking idiot? That's how fucking dumb y'all be. I'm telling you. Listen, watch this. Please listen. There's two words, rationale and emotional. Let's talk. We got Deshaun Moore on the line. He's a hunter and gatherer type nigga. He be out in the woods and shit. You got rationale and emotional. Watch this. Ration means survival, to keep, to withhold, to not use up. Then we got emotional. We out in the woods. We ain't ate in 2 days. We starving. We go out, we catch 4 trout. We gonna smoke them over the fire. The man's rationale says, hey baby, since we ain't ate in 4 days and we starving, we know how it feels to starve. We gonna have a trout apiece and save 2 for tomorrow. The woman's emotion says, ration, save. Emotion. I haven't ate in 4 days and I just want to eat 2 tonight. Hey, bitch. You see, we ain't caught no motherfucking fish in 4 days. We got 4. Let's use our rationale. Let's survive. Let's save some fish. No, because I ain't ate in 2 days and they smell so good. I want to eat both now. Somebody was trying to come on. You see what I mean? I'm going to speak in ration. You're speaking in emotion. Now listen. Do you understand how you feel is always wrong? That's something I taught my bells in bubble class. Feelings ain't real. Did you know feelings ain't real? Just because you trust somebody don't mean that they ain't doing nothing. And just because you don't trust somebody don't mean, do you understand these words are illogical words that the white man has created? You know how many times my wife said, I don't feel special? Obviously, that's a lie. There's 100,000 fish in the sea and I picked you and wifed you. That should make you know you're special. I don't feel special. You don't feel special? I picked you out of 1,000,000 billion women. That should prove to you that you're special. So what you saying, a chocolate covered candy heart will make you feel special. So what if I walked up to you the first day, instead of telling you, I think you're supposed to marry me, you be my wife, I'd have just walked up to you and said, here's a chocolate covered candy heart. Do you feel special now? What makes you feel special? A nigga wifing you or chocolate covered candy hearts? What makes you feel more special? A man wifing you and taking care of your children, or some goddamn cherry jubilees or some shit, some munching, crunching munch or fiddle faddle or some dumb shit. Oh, you bought me some lemon heads and a box of Boston baked beans home from work. I feel special now. Oh, he got me them Mike and Ike's, all that good shit. How about paying the bills and married? So Mike and Ike's make you feel special. Dissemination. You cannot say you love someone and lie to them and be ashamed. I done shitted on myself. Come right home. Man, I done shitted on myself a little bit. My wife's scared the shit around me. They wait till I leave the house to take a shit. That's how I know they don't love me. You wait till you leave the house to take a shit? I leave? You can't shit with me in the house? Golly. It's proof of the absence of love. It's proof. Fellas, now watch men. Watch men. Hey, men, if you had a friend that was disseminating towards you, what would you do? Always lying. Whoop his goddamn ass or stop fucking with him. Now, I don't care how much he lie on his dick or lie on other motherfuckers. You ain't gonna you gonna be honest with me. Look. He said, I gave my wife my mama ring over some shit I could have bought. Meant more. Now, this man, mama. Now, I'll give you a perfect example. This man, mama, gave him her wedding ring. This man said, hey, woman, I love you so much. I ain't no broke nigga. I'm going to give you my mama's ring. Some women will say, fuck you mean you going to give me your mama's ring? I told my wife and Lynn, and let's be honest, men, let's be honest, men, let's be honest. Let's be honest for a second. Don't they make us feel like a monster when they read our mind and answer like they scared of us? The biggest thing that I love about myself, that I'm a man and I'm here. Boss baby, listen, any woman that know me, I'm here. As a man, we want to say today, here I come to say today. Lynn could call me before she even tell me what's going on. She preface it. Hey, baby. Hey, what's up? I just want you to know, I went in the store, I came out, and everything was in, and then I didn't leave no lights on, but the car battery did. I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck how the battery got dead. If you left it on, whatever. Here I come to say today. I'm a man. That's what make me feel good. If I could, I'd give these women the sun, the moon, the rain, the stars, and the mountain. I'd give them the world. But I ain't got all that. So when my lady battery dead, you ain't got to tell me like no little kid, hey, husband, I made sure I turned the car off, the lights was off, I ain't leave the radio on. It's got to be the battery. It won't me this time. It won't me this time. And it's like, but your battery dies once a fucking week, so I know it's you, but you don't have to explain it this time. Here I come to say the motherfucking day. Here I come to say the motherfucking day. I can't buy everything. Hey, I'm at the store. I'm about to get me some creamer for my coffee. And really, you scared to ask. This is what I hate. Watch this. Hey, I'm at the store. I'm about to get some beet juice, and I was just letting you know. Did you want anything? Nah, I'm good. Well, let me tell you. Now, this is where the dissemination come in as a woman. This is where dissemination come in as a woman. I'm giving you a hypothetical. Hey, baby. What's up, baby? I'm out at the high-price Whole Foods Sprout store, and I'm thinking about getting some beet juice and shit. Did you want some? Nah, baby, I don't need none of that shit from that store. Oh, okay. All right. Well, dang. What, baby? They got the 5-gallon beet juice for $5, but they got the 10-gallon for $9. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I just think $9 is too much to pay for some beet juice, although I'm getting 5 free gallons, and I just act dumb. Well, just get what you want. Either you want the 5 or you want the 9. Well, baby, you listen to me? Yeah. Well, look, I'm telling you, the 5-gallon beet juice costs $5, and the 10-gallon beet juice costs $9. It's like we saving $1. I want to say, bitch, get the fucking beet juice. Get whatever the fuck you want, ho. The fuck is you tricking me? Cause she think when she come home with a 10-gallon beet juice, I'ma say, what the fuck you buy all that beet juice at one time for? When if she come in, yeah, I tried, you know, sooner or later I'ma just, bitch, get the fucking juice. Fuck is you keep that. I don't cuss a damn like that. I'm just saying. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, so as a man, let me bring T-Rail on. T-Rail say you too old for the hairstyle, my guy. Because we talked about that yesterday. And let's talk about it, brother. Let's talk about it. Come on in here and talk to me, brother. He said I'm too old for this hairstyle. I said that yesterday. I actually said that yesterday, brother. We had a whole conversation yesterday about age-appropriate behavior. So come in and talk to me, brother. Come rap with me. Because anytime a person raps with me,
what up, bro?
I want him to come in. He said I'm too old for this hairstyle. We're talking about social appropriate behavior. Now, watch this. I don't have no job. I ain't had a job in 7 years. I don't deal with white folks. I make my own money. And my hair is butter soft, and I'm growing it for spiritual reasons. So my wife braided so that it won't mat up at night. But come on here and talk to me, brother. See, I don't live within the social ramifications of the world. And look, I ain't even gonna block him. THEYRE. He looked like he's smiling like this. I could say you too old to go by fucking THEYRE, and your name probably Terrell or Terrell or something, and you call yourself fucking THEYRE.
What's good, bro?
Let's talk, brother.
What's good, bro? What we talking about?
Let's talk. All this good shit I'm saying to the people, which is kind of standing up for men in a way, trying to make our lives better. He said the hairstyle.
That's the first thing I saw, bro. I don't even know what you was talking about,
Now,
honestly.
brother, come on in here and talk with me. I don't want to block you. Come on in here and talk to me, bro. Because if you can't come talk conversation with me, that just make me think you fucking with me through the internet. And then I gotta block you because that's some whole shit. If you really think that, you could come on and explain to me what you mean. But if you're not, then that means you just throwing stones through the internet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking with me. You fucking with me through the internet. And then this is what we gonna do, so you understand. Hey, it ain't but 80 people on here. What do y'all think about the comment he just made toward me? Y'all watch this, Terrell. Answer this. Now, you said my hairstyle is a certain way. They're finna tell you what you sounded like. Watch this. Come on in here and rap with me, brother. You see that nigga told you, bring your bitch ass back, nigga. Niggas is trying to get you to come on and talk to me. That man don't want to talk to me. Well, don't go nowhere, brother. Let's see what the people think about you real quick. Lame. You know what? That just be, you know what that is, and let's just be real. I wanted to give my man the chance to come in, but I'm gonna fry his ass. He think I'm cute. He really think I'm cute. That's all that was. He thinks I'm cute. He thinks I'm cute. Let me go ahead and send this guy to the nation. I don't need that download shit on my timeline, man. That motherfucker think I'm cute. Every time I come on this timeline, these goddamn women be like, I love your hair. I love your hair. This man come out pouring out my timeline. You might as well say, man, I see your dick print through the damn table, man. Golly. I'm going to get out of here. Once a man start doing that shit, it changes my whole goddamn mood. Because and I was calm, and I just hate that shit. You know, I hate that shit. I hate when men do shit like that. When men do that, like a man sending me emojis or saying you mad something or something like that, boy, I get mad as a motherfucker. That's like fire words to me. I hate that shit. Pretty much I done said everything on my list though. Yeah, that shit make me mad when a man do me like that. Let me take this motherfucker out with Nephew. I'm gonna play Nephew on my way out. Just because I love Nephew, and we're going to jam Nephew one more time. Yeah, he killed me with that shit. I can't take that from a man. Golly. Y'all, I'm going to be honest, he done fucked my whole day up, man. That boy right there done fucked my day up. No, good and goddamn well, his woman wish she had. He's sitting there Talk about nigga. You smiling like hey, that go deep. That didn't go deep. I appreciate y'all, fam. Let me go out with my nephew. Now I'm gonna go out with a different song from nephew. Let y'all see what nephew do. Yeah, that shit fucked me up. Now I don't.
Got me feeling different emotions. Don't need a camera, you can see that I'm focused. Energy rising, feeling they all around. Embrace my time for your heart, baby, it's token. Let me. Let's start up with that chemistry. Manifest what we finna be. I'm into you, girl, think you meant for me. Oh, baby, I was made for us. Such a long time for love. I'll do more than just enough. Let you proud of it, do whatever for your touch. Oh. Everything seems right about you. Nothing on the boy, but I'm a man, baby. I fight about you. Messed up in love before, baby. I'ma do right by you. Adorable, I'ma do everything you want to. Rubbing on your feet, I'm weedy. Introduce me to your soul, I wanna take
Hit me up, Deshaun. You already know, baby.
Baby, I wanna listen. Gon' prove to you my love and show you how I'm really different.
Man, I love all this shit, but I got to end on my shit. I love y'all, fam. We gonna ride out to this, man. I love this shit. This song is like goddamn some radio shit to me. I love this shit. Yeah.
If you want, baby, we can take it easy. I'm pushing up anytime you need me. G-Way, I'm not misleading. It's 8 a.m. You got me wishing you was with me. Press, full core pressure, know what you need. Someone that's got you,
Hey, nephew, fuck that beat up too.
No, it's gold, it's a treasure. It's kinda cold right now. Let me keep you warm and it's burning now. Loving you is my calling. Girl, I'm ready to put my all in.
She said, I have been on a while though.
No other feeling compares. My intuition says so driving me.
That goddamn scam likely keep calling me, Jack.
I know the way you feeling really feel like you friend.
And I probably
Wanna know how it feels having you on this
side of me.
Intimacy, enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's a vibe for me, yeah. Get you ain't going nowhere. We stay to love, girl, I wanna go there. You the biggest trip, I don't need no mind clear. Girl, I'm ready, let me know whenever your mind clear. You take it each on my life, take it with you. The life you wanna create, baby, can I make it with you? Stay down and get it, girl, I wanna run this cake with you. You're not too bad, don't you ever bring no paper with you. Baby, I'm serious, I don't mind playing the long game. Y'all know your baby, your shadow, wanna be your only.
That's my nephew.
I wanna hold you closely, give you everything I got. You is what you owe me.
This my part.
And I probably wanna know how it feels having you on this side of me. Intimately enjoy your company. Tenderly and gently, that's a vibe for me.
Yeah. Boy, I love that shit. I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat off these kids, man. Yeah, I mean, I had been on long enough anyway. So don't it ain't like the dude made me get off, but I just fucking hate that.
The biggest problem with tradition.
Y'all be good, family.